Bansou Sentai Kizunager, Bond 31, The Gold Ranger and the Rampaging Amen. P.S. This takes place after Bansou Sentai Kizunager the movie, The Future Daybreak. The story begins at the Fall Inket in the Sun Forest where the Kizunagers, Togo, Nagar, Emily, Shuji, Tsukasa, Raniya, Azra, and Yadra, are working alongside Professor Patchwork and Tayo Aonuma, the first Amen, to create a special bond plate for Raniya to use called the Faudar Bond Plate to combine the powers of all 9 relief glyph badges to help them in their battle against the Bansouenders. But Yadri gives Raniya a warning about using this new bond plate since it's still untested and it might be hard to control despite her training to become Amen. Meanwhile at the spacecraft known as Shred Dawn, the Bonded King used the Kizunager bonded key to energize the tomb of the undead after the Undead King was defeated by the Kizunagers as Hangaka and Wizard Soul used the mirrors to aim the sunlight towards the tomb to completely embrace its power. So now the Bonded King placed the Kyoryuger bonded key inside the tomb to revive Deathryuger, also known as the Ferocious Knight D, from Zyuden Sentai Kyoryuger, to assist the Bansouenders to destroy the Kizunagers to prevent the New World Daybreak from happening. Meanwhile at the Sun Forest, the Kizunagers along with Professor Patchwork and Tayo are ready to begin to test out Raniya's new bond plate out on the open as Togo volunteered himself to defend himself against her new powers, but when Raniya inserts the Faudar Bond Plate into her Kizuna brace, it started to corrupt her body due to its uncontrollable power as it transformed Raniya into the Amen Bondki, a monstrous version of Amen, and attacked the Kizunagers out of spite. So now Togo and his friends pull out their bond plates and inserts them into their Kizuna braces to transform into the Kizunagers, red, blue, yellow, green, pink, orange, and magus, to help free Raniya from the Faudar Bond Plate's dark bonds as Togo inserts the Go Busters Legend Bond Plate into his Kizuna brace to unleash the Takumi Sentai Go Busters' ultimate power to allow him, Shuji, and Tsukasa to have the abilities of a cheetah, gorilla, and rabbit to weaken the Amen Bondki a bit. As Togo and the other Kizunagers continue to try to remove the Faudar Bond Plate from Raniya's Kizuna brace to free her from her dark bond energy, they were attacked by Deathryuger who used his flute buster to play a dark melody to tame the Amen Bondki to be his personal pet as he performs the Deboth finish to take down the Kizunagers for good. But they were saved by a spirit who teleport them back to the Fall Inket to regain their strength. Back at the Fall Inket, Togo and his friends were confused about who saved them from the Amen Bondki and Deathryuger as the spirit revealed himself as the wise god, Torin, the mentor and 10th member of the Kyoryugers, who explains to the Kizunagers that he was brought back by the Kizuna Master to warn them that the Bansouenders have kept the Tomb of the Undead after freeing the Undead King from their adventure across the timeline. This made the Kizunagers shocked to find out that the Bonded King has obtained an ancient artifact to allow the Bansouenders to revive past Super Sentai villains to transform them into Bondki monsters without altering the timeline. But Torin explains that if that revived villain manages to make a person accept their dark bond energy, they will take over their body and transform their host into a Bondki monster. So now Togo and his friends decided to fight alongside Torin to help defeat Deathryuger while Professor Patchwork and Tayo are working on a way to control the Faudar Bond Plate to allow Raniya to control her new powers. Meanwhile in the elven village Lugsum, Deathryuger and the Amen Bondki are leading a group of Ingakons to cause trouble across the village to lure the Kizunagers out of hiding as they witness Togo and his friends showing up with Torin and Tayo to take down the Bansouenders to free Raniya from her dark bonds as they pull out their bond plates and inserts them into their Kizuna braces to transform into the Kizunagers while Tayo inserts the Sphinx glyph badge into his Amen buckle to transform into Amen to fight alongside Togo and the other Kizunagers to take down the Bansouenders while Torin watches this from afar. Azure inserts the Jetman Legend Bond Plate into his Kizuna brace to summon the Birdonic Saber to perform Jet Icarus finisher to take down the Ingekons, while Yuja inserts the Gokager, Zenkager, and Gozyuger Legend Bond Plates into her Kizuna brace to summon Kyoryu Red, Zenkaizer, and Gozy Wolf to assist the other Kizunagers and Amen, but then she uses her Royal Scepter to energize the clones to activate their super forms, Kyoryu Red Cross Armor, Super Zenkaizer, and Tegasword Gozu Wolf, for some extra firepower. Meanwhile, Togo inserts the Burning Blood Bond Plate into his Kizuna brace to transform into Kizuna Red Burning Blood to weaken the Amen Bondki a bit to face against Deathryuger on his own as he turns Naga, Emily, Shuji, and Tsukasa into their bond plates and inserts them into his Universe D Caliber to perform the Big 5 Kizuna Burning Slasher to finally defeat Deathryuger, but then he began to absorb the Amen Bondki's dark bond energy to energize the Kyoryuger bonded ki inside of him to transform into the Zyuden Bondki to make him even more powerful than before. So now the Zyuden Bondki use the Flute Buster to command the Amen Bondki to attack Togo like a ravaged animal as she performs the Oshimax to summon multiple duplicates of a selected Amen form to take down Togo for good. But then Azure took the hit for him since he wants to free Raniya from his dark bonds, which causes him to get seriously injured and falls to the ground. This caused the Amen Bondki to feel horrified about what she did as Raniya is struggling to free herself from the Amen Bondki's body as the Zyuden Bondki no longer has control over her and began to attack the Bansouenders, the Kizunagers, and Amen without any hesitation at all, which caused a large amount of destruction across the entire village.